What's the fallout of the verdict here? Will there be more cases like this, or is this so unique in the circumstances that it'd be hard to replicate?
Well, it is only the second case of its kind to go to a jury here in 10 years since a federal law passed, making these cases very difficult. So, and it's the first one where a jury's found in favor of the plaintiffs against the gun dealer. So, talking to experts and looking at cases around the country, it's likely to give plaintiffs some hope that they have a chance to win. But as you note, the fact set is really specific in this case. Some very egregious examples of straw buying captured on video in the surveillance video. So, my sense is that, yeah, we'll see more cases, but will they be successful? Time will tell.
And what's the immediate future on this case? I mean, it's not like a check is being written to the police officers today. It's got a long way through the court system itself.
That's right. Patrick Dunphy, who was just in the clip there, he referenced this is the beginning of a years-long fight. Badger Gun's attorney has already indicated that they're going to appeal. This is likely to end up in the state Supreme Court and perhaps even the U.S. Supreme Court if they see enough of a federal jurisdictional issue here. So the money will not be going to the officers anytime soon. They're ready for that. They're ready for a long fight. But the significance is still being felt out there in terms of what gun shops may do differently around the country is another impact to look for.
Yeah, I suppose it'd be a good sort of warning, reminder to them of the care you need to take in these circumstances, because while it was egregious, you want to be sure everything is done properly to avoid these straw sales.
Yeah, I mean I think that's the one of the takeaways is whether industries, and especially big box stores, who have deeper pockets than some of these individual stores. I mean, we may be seeing some more training and just again concern that they want to make sure that they do not leave themselves open to liability like this.
All right, let me bring in, we have Patrick Marley joining us from Madison, and as always, it's often there's an action and then a reaction in the legislative end. Do you see anything yet, or do you foresee any changes proposed in Madison of ways to give further protections to the gun stores or to do things of that nature?
Well, certainly I would expect that kind of reaction eventually. Republicans have felt very strongly about concealed carry rights and protecting the gun industry. Now, I haven't heard anything specific as to this case and a need on they're feeling a need that they need to do something. But I think they'll watch the case closely. I would expect it to get to the state Supreme Court, and if it got to a decision that they didn't like, they might see some changes that they need to make there. I think they'd also keep a careful eye out for whether this spawns a flood of other lawsuits to see what the concerns are. But because it's a narrow case, because the facts are very specific, we just haven't seen a huge legislative reaction at this point.